Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me on the mat today. I'm Andrea, and this is Knowing Yoga. So this morning, I'm bringing you a welcoming, peaceful yoga sequence to open our hearts and our minds up to the day, to kind of take things as they come and prepare ourselves. The older I get, I'm loving mornings more and more. I remember as a kid, my dad would stay up so late, but then I'd wake up and down the hall from the living room, I'd see a light, maybe 5 a.m. I was going to the restroom and I'd walk in there and ask my dad, why are you awake? What is going on? Sleep is so good. And he would say, this is my quiet time. It's where I find my peace. And I thought to myself, I'm pretty sure I can find quiet time anytime during the day. And then I got older, so I had to work a lot harder for that quiet time during the day. But I do think the morning brings such hope and joy and peace. And so I totally get now why he used to get up early and have that time before the house was bustling and the day started. So anyway, I hope we can maybe bring some of that peace and calm into the moment today and start this yoga practice. Maybe we might want to set an intention for this practice that we can carry with us throughout the day. So maybe that intention is smiling. Maybe that intention is staying present. Maybe the intention is shining our light in the practice and then off the mat today as we move through the day. Or maybe it's just hope, finding hope. So take a moment here and just find something that resonates with you that you can set as your intention for this morning practice. And let's kind of keep that intention in our heart. We'll come back to it during the practice and reflect on it. And let's come into the present moment on the mat with a grounding through the breath technique. So we're going to put one hand over our heart, one hand over our belly. Really bring our attention to the breath. Let go of all of our expectations for the day, our worries about the day, and just be here in this moment on the mat. So we're just inhaling and exhaling through the nose if that's accessible to you. Deep breaths. Envisioning a balloon as you breathe into your lungs. As you inhale, the air goes down the narrow part of the balloon and then goes to the bottom part of the balloon, expanding the belly, and then the middle of the abdomen, and then the chest as the air stacks up inside the balloon. And then on the exhale, the belly slowly falls, that bottom of the balloon deflating first, and then the middle, and then the top. Just staying with the breath for another moment. One more deep inhale and exhale. And exhale with the mouth open. Awesome. All right, let's bring some movement to our breath. So hands out to the side, making sure we're anchoring down into the earth with both sits bones. Our spine is aligned, our belly's pulled in, palms out to the side. Inhale the arms up. Eye gaze follows. Exhale, arms down. Inhale up. Exhale, lower, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. And release. Maybe give yourself Some shoulder shrugs, forward, backwards, whatever feels good for you here. All right, let's take our right hand and move it over to the left knee, and then anchoring down through both sits bones, belly tucked in. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, tilting to the right. Eye gaze can come up towards the elbow crease or down towards the floor or straight ahead. So we're just kind of sinking the shoulders towards the earth, pulling the shoulder blades into the spine. Belly pulls in, and let's move with the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounding over. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, release. Can shake the arms out if you want. Let's take the left hand and reach it over to the right knee. Anchoring down through the sits bones, spine is aligned, belly pulls in. Inhale that right arm up and over. Shoulders are down the back. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head and the right hand. Exhale, rounding to the side. And then anchoring down through the sits bones. Shoulder blades down and pulling in towards the spine. And let's move with the breath. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Feeling the obliques engage. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Shake those arms out if you want. Shoulder shrugs, whatever feels good here. And then let's inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Left hand comes behind us, getting a gentle spine twist. Again, anchoring down through both sits bones. Inhale, lengthen through the spine and the crown of the head. Exhale, belly button pulls in, and the twist originates from the belly button. Eye gaze can be to the side or over that back shoulder. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, gentle twisting. Listening to our bodies, not going too far. And release. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand behind us. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, sits bones anchoring down. Exhale, belly button pulls into the spine and we're twisting. Inhaling, lengthening through the crown of the head. Exhaling, twisting, belly button pulls in. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, lower the arms down. Good. And then inhale. Let's open to the morning. Arms out wide. Exhale, right arm over left. Head tucks gently. Giving ourselves a little hug. Nurturing ourselves for the morning. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, switch those arms. And then grabbing the shoulders. Tucking the chin gently. Taking a breath here. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, release. Great, we're going to come into our tabletop position here. And just kind of finding our grounding sensation into the earth. So knees hip width distance apart. Knees under the hips generally. Wrists under the shoulders. Let's press into the fingertips. And then turn our elbow creases towards the front wall in front of you. And then really lifting out of the shoulders. belly button pulls in, tops of the feet pressing into the earth. Let's take our shoulders away from the ears and then bring the shoulder blades in towards the spine. Feeling some strength and stability here as we remember to breathe. Good. Let's take the left leg back. Strengthening through the legs, squeezing every muscle to the bone. Lifting out of the shoulders, belly is pulled in, and then pointing those left toes. Begin to lift the left leg off the floor. Try no higher than hip height. You want to keep it level. And then from here, if you want to challenge your balance, pressing into the right shin, the top of the right foot, and then left fingertips. Beginning to lift the right arm. Take a breath here. Awesome. You can stay here. You can come back to tabletop, or you can move with the breath. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bringing that left knee to the right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Squeeze the belly in tight, pulling the abdomen towards the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Maybe shift those hips around. Coming back onto the knees. You can tuck the toes under for a gentle calf stretch. Finding some movement or stillness, whatever's working for you here. Good, let's come back up into our tabletop. And again, fingertips pulling into the earth, elbow creases shine forward, shoulder blades down at the back, and shoulder blades coming towards the spine. And then let's extend through the right leg, engaging the leg, engaging the belly, squeezing every muscle to the bone here, and breathing. And then lift that leg, toe pointed, keeping the hips level, making sure we're not opening or dropping the hip too much, keeping it just level, and then lifting it out of the right shoulder, pressing into the right fingertips, and the left shin. Begin to lift that left arm. Belly pulling in, finding length in the spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Squeeze the belly in tight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. And inhale, lengthen. And then release. All right, let's come back into our child's pose. Head, forehead to the ground or to a block, whatever feels good here. Hips can be lifted by a blanket if that feels better. Also, guys, don't forget you can always bring blankets under the knees or pillow under the knees if they're giving you any trouble. And while we're here, let's really breathe deeply into the sides of the rib cage, exhaling fully. Awesome. And then inhaling back up into our tabletop position. And we're going to kind of squeeze down into the earth again. Belly pulls in, shins and tops of the feet pressing into the earth, fingertips pressing in. And then inhale the right leg back, extending, muscles pulled in tight. Exhale, pull the belly button into the spine, round, and step that right foot forward, coming into a low lunge. You might want to sneak that left knee back a little bit. So from here, we want to find some length. We want to keep the knee in line or behind the ankle. If you want to bring some blocks in for some length that can work too. So inhale, extending through the spine, shoulders down, shoulder blades pulling towards the spine, and then lengthening through the crown of the head. Exhale, sinking into the hips. Good, and from here, let's exhale back, and then coming into a hamstring stretch. You can walk those hands or blocks back with you. Let's level out the hips. So if that right hip has popped up some, bring it back in line with the left. And from here, we're going to inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, lowering down, rounding, or trying to create some contact between the abdomen and the thigh. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, let's come back up to the top into our stretch. And then planting the hands on the blocks on that lower level or on the earth. And then shifting the weight back, bringing the right hand inside the right foot. And then coming back into tabletop. Alrighty. Finding your foundation here in tabletop. Inhale, lengthen that left leg back, belly pulls in. Exhale, round through the belly, curve the spine. Step that left foot forward, sinking down into the hips. And again, coming light on the fingertips or the blocks. Inhale, extending through the spine. Exhale, sinking down towards the earth. Maybe really feel like you're lifting out of the waist on the inhale, extending towards the front of the room. And then exhale, releasing any tension. And now we're going to walk the hands back, coming into our hamstring stretch on this side. So again, check in with your hips. If that left hip has popped up, bring it back in line with the right. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, rounding over, bending the knee if you need to. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, walk back up into our stretch, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, walk that left foot back, coming into tabletop here. And then bending, tucking the toes under, sending the hips back. Walk the hands forward a couple of inches. We're going to come into a down dog. If down dog is not your thing this morning, just kind of move into a forward fold in whatever way you want to get there. So on your next exhale, send the hips high to the ceiling. Belly button tucks in. Big exhale. You can walk your dog, stretching, or find some stillness. I really like to lift the heels on the inhale. Exhale, send the hips back. Belly pulls in tight. Active but resting here. And then we're slowly going to mindfully walk to the front of the mat, noticing every point of contact between the feet and the earth. And then here we are in our forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Again, extending through the spine. Broadening the shoulders, inhaling, belly pulls in, flat back. Exhale, lower. And then hands to hips. Belly pulls in, inhale, up. Eye gaze up between the eyebrows. Coming up with a flat back. Exhale, lower. Good. And now from here at the top of our mat, we are going to step back. Feet are hip width distance, Pull the right foot back. Imagine the feet are on train tracks. Into warrior one. Right foot back on its train track, coming into a 45-degree angle. Sinking down into the left hip crease, left knee in line or behind the ankle. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms out at 90 degrees, really opening the shoulders, welcoming the morning. Inhaling and exhaling. All right, good. Let's take the left hand to the left hip. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, rounding over to the left. Squeezing the inner thighs isometrically together for that balance and stability. Belly pulls in, tailbone tucking towards the earth. Getting a gentle stretch here. Inhale, arms out wide to the side. Exhale, step forward. Give ourselves that hug. And chin tuck slightly. Awesome. And then we release. We're going to come back to the other side. So with feet on our train tracks, left foot comes back on its train track at that 45-degree angle. And then pressing out through the outer edge of the left foot. Hips are square. Inhale, arms up. Check in with that right knee. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, drop the hands to the arms to 90 degrees. Shoulder blades pulling together in the back, turning in towards the spine. Awesome. You can lengthen in your lunge as you get more relaxed into the posture. Then let's take the right hand to the right hip. Inhale. Lengthen the left arm up. Exhale. Rounding over to the right side. Creating a gentle curvature along the spine. Again, plug the big toes into the earth. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, arms out wide, opening, welcoming the morning. Exhale, step the feet together. Opposite arm on top, giving ourselves a little hug. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tucking the chin. Awesome. And from here, we're going to come to the top of our mat. Inhale up. Exhale, take a 4 to 5 foot step across the mat. And then from here, we're going to take the left toes out to the left side of the room, bending in the left knee, coming into our warrior two, strong arms open, and then check in with that knee. You want it to be in line or behind the left ankle. Belly pulls in, pressing out through the right side of the right foot. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Maybe coming back to your intention for the class. Inhale, arms out wide. Let's let go of the bend in the knee, straightening the leg. You can pull that foot in a little closer because it makes sense to heel toe that back foot in. And then inhale, exhale here. Inhale, shift the hips back to the right. And then exhale, reach, reach, reach through the left fingertips until you can't reach or lengthen anymore. Exhale, coming into our triangle posture. Keeping a micro bend in that right leg, lifting the left hip bone up and open to the ceiling. Shoulder blades pulling together behind you. Eye gaze up. You can have a block underneath that left hand. Good. And then having a bend in that left knee. Belly engaged. Inhale up back to center. Left toes turn in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Releasing here. Finding movement or stillness. Whatever works for you. Hands can come to blocks or the floor. Awesome. Hands to hips, slight bend in the knees. Belly pulls in. We have a very flat spine. Shoulders coming down and back. Inhale up. Eye gaze up between the eyebrows. Exhale, lower. Good. All right, and we're going to turn the right toes out to the right side of the room. Maybe widening that step a little bit if you need to. Arms out wide and then lower down, bending in the right knee. Coming into warrior two, checking in with the knee, keeping it in line or behind the ankle. Pressing out through the outer edge of the left foot. Almost like you're trying to squeeze the mat in between the feet. So isometrically pulling the mat towards each other, the feet towards each other. Deep breaths here, engaged and strong. Belly pulls in. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Maybe coming back to your intention. And then straightening the right knee, coming into our Trikonasana posture. So inhale, lengthen the left hip to the back wall. Exhale, reaching through the right fingertips as far as you can. And then just tilting the arms to perpendicular. Again, hand can be on the floor, on the shin, on a block. Whatever works for you here. Plug down through the big toes, and then take this right hip, turn it up towards the ceiling. Take your left hip, take these lower rib cages and twist them, opening up towards the ceiling. Legs are engaged, isometrically pulling towards each other. And then slight bend in that right knee. Inhale, coming up to center. Right toes point in. Let's bring the hands interlaced behind us. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rounding over. Coming into a forward fold. Releasing the hands to the sides of the ankles. Can bend in the knees, protect that lower back. Hands can come to floor or blocks. Big exhales here. Awesome. Then with the hands on the floor of the blocks, we're going to heel toe, the feet together, coming into a mountain pose. And then hands to hips, belly pulls in tight, shoulders down and broaden. Inhale up. Exhale, coming into mountain. And from here, we're going to do a little hand to big toe prep. So begin to engage that right leg, squeeze the muscles to the bone, belly pulls in, which naturally tucks the tailbone towards the earth. Shift the weight into that right foot, plug the right big toe into the earth. Hands to hips, begin to lift the left knee to a 90-degree angle. Toes flex towards the base. And again, you can practice this next to a wall if you want to hold on to a wall. Take the left hand to the left knee, and then begin to open the hip, rolling it open to the left side of the room. Shoulders down. Exhale, bring it back in, and release. Awesome. All right, let's switch sides, bring some focus to our morning. And then left leg engaged, squeezing muscles to the bone, quad engaged, kneecap lifts up. Belly button pulled in, plugging that left big toe into the earth, beginning to lift the right leg at a 90-degree, toes flexed towards the face, right hand to right knee. And then from here, opening that hip, shoulder blades squeezing together, coming down the back, belly pulls in, making sure we're not lifting a hip up or down, but keeping them nice and even. Exhale, release, all the way down. Good. All right, so if you like, you can practice that again, or you can come into the full posture, whatever feels good for you. So let's take a deep breath. All right, shift the weight into the right leg, hands to hips, lifting the left leg up, finding a gaze just directly in front of you. And again, take the left peace fingers, grabbing the left toe inside of the knee. And then inhale, lengthen through the spine, extending the spine, coming up straight. If this feels good, you can slowly extend the leg out in front of you. You can use a strap for this too. Just make sure your arm is straight and you're choking down on the strap. If you're good here, extend that right arm out, and then the left leg comes out to the side. Good morning. Welcome the day. Exhale, bringing it all back in. Knee bends and release. Awesome. Okay. Shifting the weight into the left leg. Squeeze it up. Left big toe into the earth. Begin to lift the right knee. Take the right peace fingers. Reach down. Grab the big toe. Inhale. Lengthen. Everything engaged here. Exhale, extend. Belly stays engaged. If this feels good, extend everything out. Welcome day. Breathing. Exhale, bring it all back into center. Slowly release. Awesome. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Forward fold. Awesome. And from here, we're going to kind of shift down into our tabletop position. And then coming back into a child's pose. Breathing into the bottoms of the rib cage here. Awesome. And then from here, kind of slowly coming through tabletop into a seated position. We're going to turn around and roll over onto our backs. So you can have a blanket underneath your head if that feels good. We're going to extend through the legs. Tuck the shoulder blades in slightly. Deep breath here. And then we're going to bring the arms out to 90 degrees, bringing the feet up to 90 degrees, the legs to 90 degrees. Inhale, belly pulls in, flattening the lower back to the spine. Exhale, let's let the legs drop down to the right side. And if you want to have a blanket or a block under the knees for some support, let them rest on that or the floor. Take the eye gaze over the left arm. Awesome, and releasing, head comes up to center, lift one leg and then the next, and we're letting the legs fall to the other side, and eye gaze comes opposite shoulder, lengthening on the inhale, exhale, twisting. Maybe reflecting on that intention you set at the beginning of class. Inhale, lifting one leg and the other, belly pulls in. And let's bring knees to chest. Awesome. And releasing the legs straight down, coming into final Shavasana. Staying here for a minute or two. Really taking some deep, calming breaths here, bringing in that peace and hope of the start of the day. Sinking into the mat, relaxing the body, resting it after all that hard work. When you're ready, if you're ready, rolling over onto the side of your choice, realigning the energy points in the body, realigning the spine. And then slowly using the hands to come up to a seated position. We'll end with a quote and one more deep breath all together. So today's quote for the morning: write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Ralph Waldo Emerson. All right, let's take one more deep breath together. Hands out to the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. The light in me acknowledges and salutes the light in each of you. Namaste.